Imagine spending thousands on Amazon ads, but only seeing the very last click that drove the sales. You have no idea if the shoppers watched your video ads 3 days ago, click on your sponsored product ads, then finally search your brand name and then made the purchase. If you're looking at the campaign manager only, then you are potentially optimizing blind. What if I told you that there is a free tool on Amazon that reveals the exact path your Amazon took before making the purchase? In this video, I will break down Amazon Marketing Cloud, or AMC. For beginners in 2026, I will show you what it is and why you need it, how to use the brand new AI features so you don't have to write a single line of SQL code to run AMC reports. So stay tuned. I'm Rick Wong, an Amazon seller and founder of SellerMetrics, an Amazon marketing agency. And if you're interested in content such as this one, where do we do deep dives in the latest Amazon FBA news, tips, and hacks, I invite you to subscribe. Amazon Marketing Cloud used to be this very terrifying, highly technical tool that only massive enterprise brands with dedicated data scientists could use. If you didn't know how to write complex SQL code, you are basically locked out. But in the last year, Amazon have completely democratized AMC. They introduced a lot of these pre-built no-code templates and also the brand new AI assistants called Ads Agents that literally writes the queries for you. So what exactly with AMC? Think of it as like a secure and privacy safe clean room. Amazon takes all of your event level advertising data, every single impressions, every single clicks, every single add to cart and purchases, and puts them all in one place. Obviously, they will also strip away the personal identities of the shoppers, but it connects all the dots between all the customer interaction with the ads and put it into one place. For the first time, you can see the full customer journey, and more importantly, you can build custom audience based on that journey to retarget shoppers and dramatically lower your customer acquisition cost. Okay, let's jump right in how to use it. There's really 3 key ways that, as a beginner, that you can first use it. There's 2 main reports that you can use right away. And then I'm going to take you through the AI agent and you could create your custom query. Okay, so how do you actually get there? It's quite simple. You will go to, on your ad console, you're going to go to measurements and reporting, Amazon Marketing Cloud. Okay, so the first report with the path conversion by campaign groups, basically it would be like the first, and I would say the most common use case for AMC would be the path to conversion report. The actual attribution is only the last click attribute. That means that a customer clicks on your sponsored product ads, right? Even though he saw another ad before that, the sponsored product ad would get 100% of the credit. But in this particular report, what it does is that it can, for example, if a shopper actually discovered your products 2 weeks ago through sponsored video ads, and basically Amazon AMC for this particular report reveals that sequence. You might find out the shoppers who see a video ad and then clicks on the sponsored display ad converts at double the rate of shoppers that only saw the sponsored product ad only. Knowing this type of sequence, in that case, you're probably more willing to invest in the sponsored brand video ad, even though it's not performing as well as your sponsored product ads. So that's like the little type of snippet of information that you know to know that you don't need to really over optimize on your sponsored brand video ads. Okay, so how to actually run this report. So as I mentioned, you are going to go to Ad Insights. You're going to go to Path to Conversion. So what I like, the metrics that I like is probably just go for sales. All right, so on Amazon sales, Path to Conversion, example 1, just like a name for the actual report. And then here, what you're going to do is that you're going to first select the campaigns on the on the top end of the funnel, and then campaigns on the bottom end of the funnel. So for the top end of the funnel, that would be, for me right now, only doing like sponsored brand campaign would be like the highest end for the funnel for me. I don't run any DSP for this particular account. So I would go to ad type, sponsored brands, and then for campaigns of only this ASIN, I'm going to add all of them here, apply. And then for the next one, so I'm going to call it a sponsored brand. And then for this one, I'm going to sponsor products. So basically lower end of my funnel here, I would only choose sponsored products only, apply, and then submit. So it's going to take some time to run. Once it actually completes, it would kind of look like this. It'll show you that if you actually expand it, it'll tell you the different paths and their performance. So this example of the actual final output of these type of reports for the path to conversion. So you can see like the performance of the different paths. The path that hits, the customer saw the sponsored products first, then sponsored brand make a purchase, attributed to this type of performance. For the ones that saw the sponsored brand, then sponsored product, attributed to this type of performance. The ones that only saw your sponsored products only, and then attributed this type of performance. Then you can see, like, in a lot of times, like the sponsored product brands only, you don't have as much relatively for the new to brand customer, because you would have a lot of the branded campaigns or sponsored product ads. So you can see, like here, the ones that goes through the entire funnel of like all the different ad types, 0. So the customer needs to actually see all these type of ads. So like that particular segment would be pretty low. Okay, so in this case, so the actual report that I created actually loaded, so you can see like the different conversion path based on, so the amount of people that have seen the SP ads only and made a purchase, attribute this performance, sponsored brand, and then sponsored product, this type of performance. So for here, you could take a look at which particular path leads to like the highest new to brand performance, and that is like probably the funnel that you want to continue to invest on. Okay, so let's go with like the second type of potential report that you would actually encounter with AMC. So a lot of times that you want to identify new to brand performance in Campaign Manager, a sale is a sale, but AMC, you could run new to brand analysis. Very similar to the path to conversion that I show you, but this time it tells you like on an aggregate how many % of the ad sales are actually new to brand. This tells you exactly which campaign can bring in the first time buyers and which campaigns are just reconverting people who are probably going to buy your product anyways. It is a good way for sellers to see whether the campaign is to brand traffic dependent. For example, if you find a specific sponsored display campaign that's driving 80% new to brand orders, you definitely want to continue to invest in it. On the other hand, if your campaign just cannibalizes your repeat buyers, you probably want to pull back on a budget or exclude that campaign entirely. So how do you do the new to brand report on AMC? Again, go to Ad Insights, and that would be the new to brand gateway ASIN. So we're going to run this new to brand. So you could add the campaigns, and then you could add all the campaigns that you track. But for me, I'm just going to add the specific campaigns for this particular product. Apply. It would basically kind of look like this, give you like an analysis of how many sales that you made in a particular period, and of that, how many of them is new to brand. You could segment them by the different ad types as well. So for me, I only add the particular all the advertising campaign for a particular product, but you could segment it up by, say, sponsored product, sponsored brand, sponsored display. Which segment within that group of campaigns does the best in terms of new to brand. Okay, step 3. So this would be building custom audiences with the AI agent. So this is probably the best part of AMC. This is basically where this analytic tools really turn into like a money-making machine, allows you to kind of create these custom audience to run sponsored display campaigns. You can basically use AMC data to build hyper-specific custom audiences to push them directly into the Amazon DSP or Amazon sponsored display ads for retargeting. And the best part, in 2026, you really don't need SQL to do this. You could basically use the pre-built audience template, and that would be over use cases. In our example, right, let's just say we want to go for repeat customer. So we're going to put repeat customer. So you can see like this template is pre-built for you. You can just go in it, go here, open inquiry editor, and just run it. And if you run it, the results, so I kind of ran this already, and the results basically look like this. And if you're satisfied with this type of results, you could basically go into audiences, create audience with instructional query. So that would be, go back to that template back here, repeat right here, and then you can just copy this query, repeat audience, and then can easily create it. So this is like still pending, but you could easily go into your sponsored display and then have that as that custom audience that you just created to retarget. Okay, another way that you can really use, probably the best way to use this is probably using the AI tool. So you could go back to the query editor, and then here, let's just like create a new tab. So I'm going to do measurement. Actually, let's just do audience. So let's just get really granular with this. So I actually did a few queries. So in this case, let's just like, for example, we just like do any type of audience. So I'll have an audience preset for you. So create an audience of shoppers who view my product display page at least twice in the last 14 days but did not purchase. So I think that would be a very strong signal, viewing the actual PDP twice and also only in the last 14 days, additional did not purchase. I'm gonna send message, and then it would come up with like a SQL query for us to plunk it into this audience. Okay, so it comes up with a query. So all you have to do is just copy it and then put it in your query tab. And then all you have to do is just create. And then that is your lookalike audience, 2x PDP, 14 days, no purchase. So you could do like a lookalike audience or an actual audience as well. So you're going to say create. So that is the Amazon Marketing Cloud in a nutshell. It takes you from guessing which ads works to knowing exactly how your customers shop by using the path to purchase reporting and also tracking new to brand metrics and also building new custom retargeting audience. With no code tool, you could basically dominate your category with these type of new ads in 2026. And if you want to leverage advanced data but don't want to manage it all yourself, check out SellerMetrics. We're an Amazon PPC software. We help automate bids, harvest search terms, where you can focus on high-level strategies. Sign up now with a 14-day trial on the link below. Lastly, if you're an Amazon seller and want to grow your business, schedule a discovery call with me in the link below. We are an Amazon marketing agency that helps our clients grow their business profitably. Until the next video, happy selling.